Hello, my name is Becky. Welcome to Vin Yin. We will begin today on your back. Have a block nearby and another block at the other end of your mat. As you come down to your mat, recline back. Adjust your body so that your feet are flat on the floor, knees are about hip distance apart. With your block in hand, lift your hips up. Slide your block between your tailbone and the top edge of your pelvis. Top edge of your pelvis and tailbone, that's your sacrum. Adjust your body so that you feel the block is flat and not digging in. Adjust your shoulders so that they feel flat. Bring your knees together, walk your feet apart, constructive rest, opening up the SI joint around the sacrum. Interlace your fingers together and rest your interlaced hands on the space between your navel and your breastbone. And as you breathe, inhale deeply. Notice how your body relaxes naturally as you exhale. Check in with how you feel right now. Shift awareness from your brain to where your hands are. Visualize a bright yellow power radiating from this space. Feel that warmth, that bright orb growing with every in-breath and radiating through your body as you exhale. If you are currently struggling with your life's purpose or with your self-confidence, teachings of yoga say this energy center, Manipura, may be blocked. Just by bringing your awareness to this space, you're beginning a process of unblocking. Take 3 more breaths. Feel the power growing. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, release your hands. Spread your fingers wide. Rest your knuckles on the ground. A gesture of letting go. Bring your knees about hip distance apart. Walk your feet closer together. Take a breath in and gather your knees to your chest with your hands. Wiggle your body side to side and you'll notice your hips slide down the block just a bit. The edge of the block will eventually be at the top of your pelvis, right at the iliac crest. Continue rocking side to side, massaging the crest. There's a lot of connective tissue here. There's muscles that attach here that can get tender from poor posture. And poor posture can be sort of a symptom of how you're feeling about yourself. You tend to hunch when you're feeling not quite so confident. Hug your knees and stay in stillness. Bring your knees apart for happy baby on the block. Slide your hands behind your thighs to start. Flex your ankles. Face the soles of your feet up. And rock side to side. You'll feel the points of the block get into the corners, just where glute medius is on your outer hips. Hold steady. Bring your thighs a little closer to you, stretching your back, the outer hips, and your inner thighs. Maybe reach up around the outsides of your feet, straightening one leg then the other if you'd like. And release. Bring your right foot then left foot down to the ground. Bring your palms to the ground. Lift your hips up. Slide the block away. Lower your hips down. Pelvic tilting. Bring the block to your side. Have it nearby. Tuck your tail. Press your low back into the ground. Press your tailbone into the ground and notice how your low back arches. Pelvic tilting. Tuck your tail. Press your low back down. Tone your belly. Exhale. Inhale, press your tailbone into the ground, low back lifts. A couple more times, a gentle stretch for the QL, the quadratus lumborum, the pair of muscles in your low back that can get tender. Bring the block between your knees on the skinniest position. Walk your feet in a little bit. Lift your hips up, squeeze the block. Lower your hips, lift your arms up to the sky, palms facing one another. Touch your thumbs above your head. Reach. Exhale, lift your hips up, bring your pinkies down to the floor by your hips. Inhale, lower hips, lift arms, press your tailbone into the ground. Notice how your low back arches. Exhale, tuck your tail, lift your hips up, arms come down, pinkies touch the ground. Dvipadipedam, continue with flowing bridge. Find more stretching, more extension, and more expression through the glutes. Extension, stretching, reaching. Exhale, squeeze the block, engage the glutes. One more time. So powerful for your body here. You're pulsating with prana as you move. Stay in bridge. Walk your hands underneath your body. Walk your arms closer together. Tuck your chin. Mahabandha. Tone your pelvic floor, tone your navel, press the back of your neck into the ground, and feel your throat contract slightly. The grand block of yoga, capturing energy up and down your spine. Release your hands, articulate your spine down to the ground, hug your knees in with the block, tuck your chin to your chest, roll your forehead up, just stretch through the upper back. Lie back, keep your knees squeezing the block, press your thighs away, flex your ankles, recline table. Tilt your knees and the block to the left and to the right. Side to side motion, so gentle. So here we are, beginning the physical movement focused on third chakra, Manipura. This is a center that's so vulnerable, especially if you have grown up in difficult circumstances. For example, you had a parent that wasn't supportive, or a bullying person in your family or in your circle. So that can really wreak havoc on your adult self, placing your chakra out of balance. And here we are, working on rebalancing through physical movement, getting stronger. Notice how your legs are hovering over the ground now. Exhale as knees come up, changing the tempo, maybe a little bit faster tempo or even slower. The next time your knees drop to the right, stay in a twist. Drop knees to the right, adjust your legs so that they feel very solid and easy where they are. Adjust your shoulders so they feel flat on the ground. Open your arms to a T. Bring your right hand on the area between your breastbone and your navel. Breathe in. Exhale slowly. Open your arms to a T. Tone your belly. Come back to reverse table, recline table. Drop knees to the left. Drop knees to the right. A couple more times. Getting into the core strength. That's a hallmark of third chakra. Drop your knees to the left. Adjust your shoulders. Bring your left palm on the area between breastbone and navel. Put your right arm out. Breathe into that space. On the flip side, this energy center, if it's dominant, can cause you to be the person who relishes control. And if you've noticed people backing away in your life at any time, can you be honest and think to yourself about the fact that maybe you were too much? Your power was a little too overwhelming to others. It's okay, you're just here to observe that, not attached to it. Gaze up, open your arms to a T, tone your belly, bring your knees back up, pop your knees into your chest, a big squeeze here, and now hooking your hands behind your thighs, roll like a ball. Use the block, squeeze the block between your knees, roll back, squeeze, and come on up. Continue rolling, it's fun. There's a lot of playfulness in yoga. Tap into that. We tend to get very serious, especially when we talk philosophy. So remember, it's time to play, adult playtime. Squeeze your knees together, lift your shins parallel to the ground. Keep your hands hooked, half boat. Raise your arms up, palms facing one another. Squeeze the block, feel your pelvic floor contract, maybe straightening your legs for 3, 2, 1. Release the block, stay where you are, feel how light you are, and release. Feels good to sit in Sukhasana after all that work. Place your block on the other end of your mat, cross your ankles, and then recross opposite on top. Always changing it up. If you've got dominant patterns, rock side to side, take the flesh away, palms on your knees. Nice, big torso rolls, reverse direction every time. Today's class is going to focus on lots of twists, lots of side bends, opening up that energy center if it's blocked, and maybe releasing energy if it's a little too dominant in your life. Rolling forward, walk your hands forward, tuck your chin, feel the stretch in your upper back. Walk your hands over to the right, take your left hand on top, drive your left sits bone down and puff out your left ribs. Feel the stretch in your side body. And then coming center, reverse. Right hand on top of left, tuck your chin. Right sits bone grounds down. Open up your ribs on the right. Walk your hands center. Slowly come up to seated. Roll your shoulders a couple of times. Exaggerate the roll, opening up the chest, the heart space. Adjust your shoulders down. Open your arms to a T. Relax your shoulders, twisting to the right. Inhale, center, twist to the left. A couple more times. Lots of power being built here through your core. Use your breath to deepen the twist. Come center, bring your left hand down to the ground, raise your right arm up. Bend your left elbow just enough that you can deepen the side bend, ground down through your right sits bone, roll forward, reach forward, stretch and reach, and then switch. Right hand down, left arm up, just over your cheek or ear. Bend your elbow. That allows you to go deeper into the side bend. Roll forward, feel the stretch through the obliques, the lats, and then switch. Let's flow side to side. On your own pace, exaggerating the stretch. Feel the openness happening through your armpits, through your ribs, using your breathing, moving prana, that life force through your body, helping clear all obstacles. And one more time to your right. Transition to hands and knees to the right. Knee to hands and knees, spread your fingers wide, tuck your tail, tuck your chin, exaggerate the arch of your back. Lift your tail, lift your gaze, Drive the heels of your hands towards your knees. Feel the abdomen stretch. Tuck your tail, tuck your chin, exaggerate the stretch, press down and try to tear your mat apart. Inhale, lift your tail, lift your gaze, drive the heels of your hands towards your knees. A couple more cat-cow motions, using the sticky mat as a tool to go deeper into this wonderful gold standard of spinal health. Stay in neutral table. Tuck your toes, press to downward facing dog. Walk your dog. As you walk your dog, use the heels of your hands to drive your palms forward. Press the ground away. This will give you a little bit of dynamic motion and also strengthen your stabilizing muscles in your shoulder joint. Begin to wag your tail as you pedal out your dog. You'll start to feel a stretch in the side of your body, and maybe even in the sides of your legs, the IT band. A couple more pedals. Rock your head, let all the tension out of your brow, your jaw, your shoulders. Hold your dog. As you hold dog, adjust your feet wider than hips. Press the heels of your hand forward. Notice how this lifts your tailbone up slightly. Tear the mat apart with your hands. Feel the shoulders engage. Drop your heels down just a bit more. Lift your tailbone, hamstrings. Come up high in your tippy toes. Drop your heels down, lift your tailbone slightly. One more time, lift up high on tippy toes. Drop heels down, lift your tailbone, press the mat away, and release, gazing forward. Walk or get to the top of your mat any way you want. Inhale, come up halfway, palms on your thighs to start, or maybe in a diver's position. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing all the way up like your butterfly stroking in a pool. Feel the stretch across your chest. Lift your gaze up, palms together. Interlace your hands. Straighten your spine. Try to tear your hands apart and tilt to the left. Crescent moon, inhale, lift. Tilt to the right. Inhale up, back and forth. With your eyes closed, focus on the power center between your navel and your breastbone. All of that energy, getting such opening here in crescent moon. One more time to the left, deep breath in. One more time to the right. Inhale, lift, open your arms to a T. Spread your hands wide, palms facing forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, gaze up. Lift up from your navel into your chest. Lift your chin. Feel the vulnerability here. Gaze forward, straighten your spine. Flip your palms down. Squeeze your feet apart. Press your feet down and apart, and then twist to the left. Inhale, center. Twist to the right. Toes stay forward, hips stay forward. Twist to the left. Think of engaging from waist all the way through. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Stand tall, raise your arms up, palms together. Draw that yellow light, that golden thread to heart center. Slide your thumbs down to third chakra, right beneath the ribs. Press your palms together. Feel the stretch in your forearms, in your hands. Breathe into your thumbs and release. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, reach behind. Exhale, forward fold. Dangle here. Swing your head around, open your jaw, stretch through. Slowly stand up like you're doing a butterfly stroke. Press your arms back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Feel the stretch across your chest, gathering in power straight down to third chakra. And release. Step your left foot back, warrior two. Left foot back, warrior two. Make sure you've got a block right in front of you. Drop down a little farther into warrior two. Feel a lot of power coming through your back foot. Align your knee over second toe. Lift through your spine. Open your arms to a T. From your third chakra, twist to the right, twist to the left. Continue. Squeeze your feet towards center. Be very grounded through your feet, but light through your toes. Think of slicing your arms horizontally. Exhale as you twist. One more time. Inhale, back to warrior two. Dancing warrior. Left hand on back thigh, raise your right arm up. Find a side bend here. And then rest right elbow on your thigh. Reverse the side bend. Left arm over your cheek. Back through warrior two. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. Side angle. One more time. Back and forth. Exaggerating the reach, the stretch so long through your spine. Stay in side angle pose. Extended side angle. Raise your left arm up. Prop your hand on your thigh. Straighten your elbow. Thread the needle. Bring left arm underneath right armpit. Reach. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread and reach. A lot of core strength needed here. A lot of strength through your thighs. Exhale, reach. What are you working through today? How have you treated people in your life today? Lift your arm up. Open your arms to a T. Straighten your front leg. Turn your toes out, heels in for goddess squat. Toes out, heels in, straight spine down, loading the pelvic floor, loading the thighs. Open your arms to a T, flip your palms, stick your elbows in. Build power through your upper back, helping to open up the anterior chain. Raise your arms up. Interlace your hands, release forefingers, your pointer fingers. Lift and side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Side bend to the left. Take breaks if you need to, otherwise stay with me. Side bend to the right, one more time. Inhale, lift. Side bend to the left. Inhale, stay with us. Open your arms to a T. If it's burning, take a break. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. And over to the left. You are stronger than you think. You are so respected. You are so needed in this community. Exhale, twist one more time and reverse. In spite of what people may have told you, exhale, stand up tall. Raise your arms up, flip your palms, interlace your hands, turn your toes forward, side bend to the right. Inhale, lift. Side bend to the left. Inhale, lift. Yes, people can plant seeds in you as a child that bear fruit even into adulthood. Stand tall. Open your arms to a T. Twist to the right. Inhale, center. And then to the left. Squeeze the ground between your feet. Stabilize your lower body as your upper body does the work that's necessary for unblocking this very important energy center. Hold steady. Warrior two to the left. Sink in. Adjust your knee over second toe. Drive back foot down. Light toes here. And begin to twist. And open. When you twist, press your back foot down. It will help you like a kickstand. Yes, those seeds that get planted, sometimes you don't even know, you're not even aware that it's affected you until you work through these things on your mat. Stand in warrior two and dance. Right hand down, left arm up. Exhale through warrior two, two side angle, reach and extend. And continue twice more. Side bending. So strong, so stable. Bring your left hand on your thigh. Raise your right arm up, thread and twist. Watch your hand. This will help you get stronger in your balance. One more big twist. Inhale, lift, open up, turn your toes forward, 5-pointed star, raise your arms up, flip your palms, forward fold, prasarita. Deep squat to the left, deep squat to the right, skandasana, back and forth. From center, press your hands into the ground, lift up high in your tippy fingers. Raise your left arm out to the side and then up. Press your right foot into the ground. Feel the stretch and crease on the right inner thigh. Look down and switch. Continue, begin to flow. Focus on the opposite foot. When you raise your hand, press the opposite foot down into the ground. Building strength and flexibility. That is the recipe for mobility. And mobility is what you need in energy centers. Come center. Slowly lift your heart up, squeeze the ground between your feet, strong straight spine. As you stand tall, lift your arms up. The 2 wings of yoga say, never give up, always let go. Bring that spirit down to third chakra, Anjali Mudra, third chakra. And release, arms to a T, turning to the right. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Reach forward an inch. Bring the right hand down to the inside of your thigh, lift up, squeeze the ground between your feet. Bring left hand to meet right, and then raise right arm up. And switch. Work slowly here. This is a lot of power in the third chakra, especially in the back. Once you've managed a few of these twists, look down at your block. Bend your knee. Bring the block towards you. Rest your left hand on the block as high as you need it to be. Lean forward, lift your back leg off the ground. Maybe do this a couple of times. And the next time you lift, straighten your leg, use the block, press into the block. Raise your right arm up. Twisted half moon. Shaking is normal in this. There's a lot going on here. Lift your back leg up a little higher. Looking down, step to warrior 2. Straighten your leg. Turn your toes forward. Skandasana. Deep squat side to side. And then switch. Turn your toes to the left. Straighten your legs. Open your arms to a T. Triangle pose. Reach forward an inch. Bring left hand down, right arm up. Touch your palms together. And then switch, lift left arm. You can watch the hand if you'd like to work on balance. So go slowly. If you're near furniture or a wall, use it. If balance is something you're working on. Exaggerate the reach, the stretch through your hand. One more time. Looking down at the block, bend your front knee, place the block underneath your right hand. Lean forward a few times, lift your back leg up a few times, lift, straighten your leg as much as you'd like. Raise your left arm out to the side and up to the sky. Twisted half moon. 2 more breaths in Pavrit Adho Chandrasana. Release warrior 2. Straighten your leg. Turn your toes forward. Tree practice. Bend your right knee. And pop up, balance on left foot. Do this a couple of times, just getting the lateral body into the game. And once you have your balance on your left foot, bend your right knee, turn it out, slide the bottom of your foot to the inside of your ankle or up to the inside of your calf or even higher. Raise your arms above your head, interlace your hands, straighten your elbows. Option, side bend. Inhale, lift, side bend to the right. Inhale, lift, open your arms to a T. Twist to the left. Inhale, center. Twist to the right. Inhale, center. Step out of tree. Pause. Close your eyes. Samastitihi. Open your eyes. Step your feet wide. Bend the left knee and pop up. Arms just at shoulder height. Why? This helps increase your cardiovascular load. Anytime your arms are above your heart, you get about 30% more cardio. Yoga is a wonderful practice for all over health. Balances your body, your mind, spirit, and hold. Prepare for tree. Bend your left knee, press it away. Slide your foot down to the ground for balance if you'd like, or slide your foot up. Stand tall. Get your balance and then interlace your hands above your head. Straighten your elbows. Side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Open your arms to a T. Twist to the right. And center. Twist to the left. And center. Step out of your tree, palms together, thumbs at heart center. Inhale deeply. Never give up. Exhale fully, forward fold, always letting go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And turning, you can step back to plank and finish out a vinyasa or press back to child's pose. Press up to all fours and come to your belly for crocodile. Once you're on your belly, stack your hands, rest your forehead on your stacked hands. Elbows will be bent out to the side. You'll feel a stretch in your pecs, in your armpit. If this is too much for shoulders, rest your ear on the floor, turning your head, and bring your arms to your side. Untuck your toes. Rock your hips from side to side. Notice how the pubic bone smooths out onto the floor. Adjust your toes so that if they're pointing inward or outward, adjust them so that they go straight back. This helps to stretch the top of your ankles and shins. Think of putting more pressure through your toenails into the ground. Notice how your kneecaps lift off the mat. Drop your kneecaps. Lift your kneecaps. Keep your toenails down. Drop and lift. If you have knee injury, knee pain, this is a very powerful way to build strength around the knee joint. Rest your knees down. Relax your brow, your jaw, your shoulders. Draw a deep breath to third chakra. Add the breath hold. Exhale slowly. Feel your pulse in your belly. Draw a breath deeper in. Feel your ribs and mid-back expand. Continue focusing on drawing breath deeper in and wider out in your body. Breath healing the broken places, physically, biochemically, mentally, spiritually. Slow down your exhale so much you feel your body rocking from the pulse running through your abdomen. Prop yourself up onto your elbows for Sphinx pose. Walk your elbows shoulder width apart, about an inch in front of your shoulders with your palms face down. Spread your fingers wide. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Rock your hips from side to side. This will smooth out pubic bone a bit more and tilt your pelvis toward the ground, stretching a pair of muscles in your low back. Inhale, drive your elbows toward your abdomen. Exhale, rock your hips from side to side. Every time you inhale, drive your elbows toward your abdomen. Maybe peek up a bit more. Feel the stretch through the front of your body. Relax and then rock your hips. One more time. If the back bend is feeling a little too much today, come back down to your belly. And then slowly press back to child's pose. Think of breathing through the space between navel and sternum. Feel your ribs spread, feel the stretch. This is solar plexus, a meeting place of untold numbers of nerve endings. You have the same setup in sacral plexus and brain, and to some extent in your shoulders as well. For the last few breaths, press your palms into the ground Straighten your arms into seal. Seal is optional. Relax your shoulders. Use your sticky mat. Press your palms in and away from you. Drop your elbows down. Slide your elbows apart. Stack your hands. Rest your forehead on your stacked hands. Rock your hips side to side. Tuck your heels into your seat. Flex your ankles. Bring your feet as far apart as they'll go. And then cross ankles. Bring feet far apart and then recross. Continue with this motion, adding tempo. You're opening and closing the SI joint, the space around your sacrum. When it's imbalanced, asymmetrical back pain is usually the result. Release your legs all the way to the ground. Press back to child's pose as you exhale. Press your hips back to your heels. Tuck your knees tightly under your belly. Walk your hands forward. Rest your forehead on a block or the ground. Stretch out your arms gradually until your thumb tips touch and rock your body side to side. Press up to all fours. Thread the needle practice. Bring your left hand underneath your gaze. Bring your knees about hip distance apart. Raise your right arm out to the side and up to the sky. Press the ground away with your left hand. Tuck right arm underneath left. Stretch and exaggerate the reach through your right hand. Drop your shoulder down, press your shoulder into the ground, and press your body to the right. This intensifies the twist in your upper back. Reach your left arm so that it's grazing your cheek. Stretch and reach. Walk your left hand away from right hand. Feel the stretch deepen in your armpit. Begin to belly breathe, drawing the breath deep down. Feel full expansion through your torso. As you inhale, think of expanding your lungs into your upper back. That will help stretch the anatomy of concern. At this point, it is shoulders, upper back. Twist, however, is addressing T-spine. So just right about where your athletic top would hit. Slide your left hand down, press into the ground, untwist, reach up to the sky with your right fingertips. Cat-cow. Drive the heels of your hands toward your knees as you lift up into cow, intensifying the interior stretch. Tuck, exaggerate, try to tear the mat apart. And neutral table, slide your right hand under your gaze, raise your left arm up, press the ground away. Exhale, thread the needle, second side. Reach even farther with your left hand. Drop your shoulder down, drop your ear down, press your shoulder into your sticky mat and think of pressing to the left. Just a gentle little press. Stretch your right arm up by your cheek and then walk it away from left hand. When you are balanced in your third chakra, it exhibits as confidence. You may be motivated, you feel like your life has purpose, that you can be reliable and responsible. Hallmarks of a secure third chakra include boundaries, security, and self-esteem. So ask yourself if you have trouble setting boundaries with people. Do you consider yourself a people pleaser? Do you seek approval from others? On the flip side, an imbalanced third chakra exhibits as an over-domineering personality. Do you find yourself in contradiction with others? Perhaps often people find themselves apologizing to you to try to make you feel better. Do you need to be in control of where people sit in your house or how people drive or what they eat? These are signs of an unbalanced solar plexus chakra. Healing, stretching, moving, breathing. This area of your body will improve self-esteem, releasing the need to control others and restoring your sense of purpose. Coming out of thread the needle, slowly raise your left arm up, press away with your right palm, and rebound through cat-cow or hip circles. Slowly shift to your back for reclined crescent moon. It's a side body stretch that will help open up the lats and the obliques, but also address the sides of the third chakra. So as you recline, straighten your legs out, walk your feet to the right top or cross your left ankle on top of right. Flex both ankles. You can uncross if you don't feel comfortable, but try the crossing. It helps get into IT band. Wiggle your upper body to the right, creating a crescent shape. Raise your arms up overhead. Interlace your hands, straighten your elbows if possible. If that's too much on shoulders, then adjust until you feel there's no stress and strain. Breathing into the left side of your body, you'll feel a sensation around your hip bone. That's psoas, getting long. Connective tissue opening. That's what this part of class does. So good for releasing any pent up or energy or negative blockages. As you breathe, listen to the seed sound. Ram, being chanted over you. It's a sound that is associated with this energy center. And chanting this word silently in your head or out loud, you don't have to right now, but just let the sound flow over you and through you, this energy, this vibration. Seed sounds, Bija mantra, change the energy in your body, the vibration. Everything in the universe vibrates from the atomic level all the way to the macro level. Your cells are mostly water. They vibrate with sound. And when you surround yourself with good vibrations, kind of vibrations that you enjoy through music, through being with friends, everything changes in your body. Biochemistry changes. Maybe for the next 2 breaths, exhale as you hear the word Ram, the Bija mantra. Inhale deeply. Uncross your ankles. Adjust your legs so that they're straight on your mat. Notice if there's any difference in the length of your legs. Flex your ankles and notice if there's any difference. Walk your feet over to the left. Cross right ankle on top of left. Flex both. Shimmy your upper body to the left so that your body resembles a banana if you're looking down at yourself. Keep both shoulders flat on the ground. Adjust your arms if you'd like, raising your arms over your head, interlacing your hands, deepening the side bend. Inhale, think expanding through your ribs. As you exhale, think of pinching your left ribs and your left hip toward one another. Speaking of seeds, seed sounds like Ram. Seeds were planted and are being planted by those around you. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Are they planting uplifting seeds that will bear fruit in your life? And likewise, looking at the past, were there seeds planted about who you are that no longer have any truth? Where you came from has nothing to do with where you're going. The mat is here to guide you in changing your thinking about who you are. Along the way, that takes a little work, some introspection, some truth, some honesty, some shining light into dark corners. But darkness cannot exist where light is present. So if there is a painful seed from the past that is affecting you today, can you breathe in Ram? Can you feel that vibration coming in, going right to third chakra, and then exhaling, letting go, watching the weed wither and die, and whatever fruit that's been born through the years grow taller through the absence of the weed. Uncross your ankles, straighten your legs slowly. Adjust your shoulders that you feel your body is straight. Check the length of your legs. Slide your feet onto the mat, feet about hip distance apart. Press your palms into the ground. Lift your hips up. Articulate your spine down, hollow out your belly. Exhale, press your hips up, bridge. Hollow out your belly, lower your body down. Adjust your legs long on the ground. Interlace your hands. Rest your interlaced hands on third chakra. Feel your pulse. Adjust your shoulders so that they feel flat. For the next several breaths, when you hear the chanting pause, inhale deeply. And when you hear Ram, exhale. And in your mind, chant along. I feel motivated to pursue my purpose. I am ambitious and capable. I forgive myself for past mistakes, and I learn from them. The only thing I need to control is how I respond to situations. I have the courage to create positive change in my life. Slide your feet onto the mat. Free your hands and roll to your side. Pause. Slowly press up to a seat. Adjust your body so that you feel comfortable. Hold your palms up and touch thumb, pinky, and fourth fingertip together. Bring the other two fingers together. Pran mudra, a mudra of power and energy, bringing prana through your body. Rest pran mudra on your knees. Chanting Ram 3 times, either silently to yourself or together in community. We will inhale deeply and chant Ram 3 times. Exhale fully. Inhale. Ram. Inhale. Ra. One more time. Inhale deeply. Ra. Bring your palms together. Feel the self-confidence through your body, the energy, the amazing life force running through you. And may that same life force, that love, light, kindness, compassion that radiates so eternally and abundantly around you, shine out through your lifted, light yogi heart today. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. There are many videos on Rebecca Kalajian YouTube. Just look for me there or visit yenyogafitness.com and join me in person or virtually. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.